I've put around 25 hours into Kingdom Come Deliverance, which puts me around the halfway point, and I'm finding plenty to be impressed by. You can expect the final review by the end of the week, but here are my thoughts so far. The large chunk of wooded medieval Bohemia across which the bloody and dramatic story takes place shows significant attention to detail and is filled with little historical touches that help it feel like a real place. Towns, farms, and logging camps are all laid out with a strong internal logic and built on a scale that makes sense, as opposed to the standard RPG city in a game like Skyrim that's designed to feel large but really isn't. But this open world isn't always as open as I'd like it to be. I've run into a number of areas where it looks like I should be able to go, but I'm stopped from doing so by an immersion-breaking invisible wall or impassable hedgerow barrier. Kingdom Come's combat has a significant learning curve, but I've found it to be a lot of fun the more I've gotten the hang of it. Warhorse's designers seem to have struck the right balance between realism and fun. Sword fights have a nice tempo and reward technical skill, quick thinking, and most of all patience. While my character does level up and gains new perks, the real progression comes from me learning new techniques. And in cases where I've found myself outclassed, a good majority of quests have a non-violent solution. It's a nice medieval touch that you can improve your persuasiveness with nobility by doing your laundry. The story up to this point has been gritty, engrossing, and complex. The focus is a very small-scale conflict, which is actually kind of refreshing after so many Save the World quests. The standout quest so far has been a Sunday Mass in which I had to recite a sermon inspired by contemporary Czech church reformer Jan Hus because I'd gotten the local parish priest too drunk the night before. It's a well-written bit of levity during medieval wartime, and I laughed the whole way through. Some of it is a little overwritten, though. During some parts of the main quest, it felt like the wordy dialogue scenes are longer than everything else put together, while I'd rather be out exploring or stabbing bandits in the face. Deliverance has been delivering its share of technical issues as well. For example, what's wrong with my neck here? But at least nothing has really gotten in the way of my progression. And as of now, my overall impression of Kingdom Come Deliverance is pretty positive. With a few small exceptions, the amount of work that's gone into the world building and depictions of medieval society is downright impressive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a miscarriage of justice to correct, probably with a sword thrust to one or more faces. Check back later this week for the full review, and for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.